So so that's what I do. And I'm a person, fond of doing a lot of experiments, different kind of experiments, different kind of time frames. So it helps to understand how the market is performing in a given point of time. It becomes easier. So basically what my message to you guys is practice. So keep on practicing. Just don't focus only on that limited 20-25 stocks. Try to see more and more charts on a daily basis, so you will understand how the charts are reacting. So before we go for our next level and start the conversation, few things which I do other than the junior KG strategy to monitor or to see, how I see the stocks, basically, which I was saying that other than the screener I see. So I'll share some things with you, what I do. So probably that will give you an idea that what I do. So I will share my screen.
Mantesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amit here. Just a couple of points. With your permission, it's okay, right? That I started recording this particular session, so that's fine,
yes,
right?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. And secondly, do you want me to make you the host? I can make you the host as well.
So if I want to share, I think you need to make me a host.
Let me just make you the host.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have got a request. Just check.
Okay, it says you are the host now.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Yeah. So guys, before I start, anyone want to say anything? So if you can just put it on the chat, or you can raise the hand. Just 2 minutes quickly if you want to say something, anyone.
Yeah, this is.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. I'll ask.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello, yeah. Himanshu here. Can you hear me? Mantesh ji?
Yes. Tell me.
Yeah. So I was just about to say that if you can start right from your the scan which you use in charting, from there once you screen, and then how you identify, and then you go to the chart, and then you show your unique indicator. I think that whole step, if you show that whole circle, then it would be really very clear to everyone.
Okay, no problem. We'll do that.
Yeah, Mantesh, Murthy here. Yeah, hi. No, thanks. I think this indicator is really working well. I mean, I just started using it. I think what was of interest to me was given that list of stocks that that it typically comes out of charting. What are the other criteria that you look at, like the support resistance and other things, right? I mean, do you look at RSI, relative strength, anything specific that has helped you to kind of get a better success rate in terms of the stock? If you can.
Yeah, he came after me, I think.
Yeah, so definitely.
Ajay, you are there?
Okay,
you are outside.
I
I'm last.
want to share some charts.
I'm last.
I will share some charts and I will show you what exactly I'm looking at.
Okay. Can you mute others?
Amit, you can mute everyone now.
Yeah, let me mute everyone.
Yeah.
I think Mantesh, you would have the rights. Knowing that you are the host, it's not allowing me actually.
Okay.
Just check if you have the rights. Yeah.
$200.
Where I need to see?
In the chat invite, right? I mean, in the chat box, right? So initially I was able to see mute all, but it's not showing me right now. Maybe because you are the host. So in the participant list, sorry, not the chat box, the participant list. If you guys go there, you should be able to something like.
No, it just says invite.
Okay, there is no mute thing.
No, I'm not seeing anything mute.
Let me just do it 1 second. Just get the host and let's do it. Yeah. Okay.
I think Mantesh, in the participant list, if you see at the bottom, you can see the mute button.
In the participant, no, when I click it, I just get an option of invite.
At the bottom most, I think you can see an invite and probably mute me. I can see mute me, but you should also be able to see mute all, I think.
Okay, I'm not seeing it.
It's okay. I am muted all. By making myself the host. Yeah, you are the host again, Mantesh. Carry on. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no problem, guys. Taken your feedback, and we will start. So. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, see this. This is the participant list. When I click on, I just get invite here. I don't get any other option.
Okay, we'll check it. We'll check it. If there is any. Yeah, sure.
Okay, so see, basically, this is one Google sheet which I have made to see, what is happening overall in the market. So here, if you see, it is almost like 1,500 stocks. These are all. I just downloaded this list from I don't know from where I downloaded, but there are a lot of resources. I don't remember from where I downloaded this list. So I just pasted, and then I put it formulas here. This is CMP, open price, day volume, previous day price, what is the percentage change, and then what is the 53 high, low percentage, and all those things. So what I do on a daily basis, or I'll keep on doing in a daytime, just to see what's going on. I'll just go here and I will sort this one. So see, these are the stocks which performed yesterday. So if you see accuracy, shipping, and I don't think so accuracy shipping was there in our screener yesterday. So this is just give me an idea just to look at this stock. It has performed 16%. So whether there is an opportunity for me, and that I don't buy a stock which is extended very much. I like to buy a stock which is near to I like to buy a stock which is near to 200 DMA. Amit, who's
it's Rajinder. Rajinder, can you please mute yourself? Rajinder, can you please mute yourself, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. So this gives me an idea. Other than my screener, the stocks which I got, these are few of the other stocks also which I need to look at. So I'll just go and look for these charts also. If like example, accuracy shipping, if you check, I think this is already extended now. So there is no opportunity, but at least I have an opportunity to look at this stock, and probably this may be the first day of its movement. If it is, I find this is just crossing 200 EMA or giving me a good entry, so I can think about it. So this is one of the thing which I just prepared, and I look at on a daily basis, maybe EOD basis, and then in a daytime also, I'll just refresh it and I'll see it, which are the stocks actually performing. Then there is another sheet here. This is the list for only FNO stocks, the stocks which are in a FNO list. So if you see, so Deepak Nitrite is the only stock which was fallen big way, but coincidentally yesterday that is the only FNO stock which has performed the 3%. And the next one was Trent. So Trent definitely, I don't think so that was in our stock, in our screener. Can you see my chart also now?
Yes.
Yeah. So like example, then I will just go to Trend chart and I'll see what is happening, why it is performed yesterday. So see, and let me go and see whether in our screener Trend is there in yesterday's screener. See, in yesterday's screener, Trent is not there. But now from there, I got to know that it has performed on Friday. So I'll just go and see here. So why it has not come in our screener? Because parabolic SAR has not yet given the buy signal. Yeah. And our indicator is below zero line. But the stock is at 200 EMA. And looking towards last 3 days, if you see 1, 2, and 3 days, volumes are gradually increasing every day. So that is interesting me. That created an interest in me. So either in this case, what I will do to be on a safer side, I will just mark one line here. This is my resistance line because this is where it took a resistance and came back. And I will just put an alert here, crossing up on this trend line. That's it. I don't need to do anything now. Even though this stock is not in your watch list also, this is your watch list, say example, you have a watch list here, but you have not added this list in your watch list. Still, as soon as this line is crossed, you will get an alert on your screen, on your email, on your mobile. Everywhere you will get an alert that this price has crossed. And I am 100% sure when this line will cross, our parabolic SAR will also give a buy signal because the kind of volumes are increasing and the kind of price volume action is happening here. It might take 1 day or it might take 2 days. This parabolic SAR will also give a buy signal, and then this can be a very, very high conviction, good setup to take a entry. Or else if somebody want, looking towards the volume and, stock is consolidating at 200 EMA. So they can just go ahead and buy a very minimal quantity so that they can track this stock, So you can just go and buy maybe 15, 20, 25 stocks. That's it. And because if the stock falls, then your risk is just this one. If the stock closes below 200 EMA, no brainer is required, just exit it. But that is an experiment. You are doing an experiment. You are not following the procedure, but you are doing some experiment. So that's what I wanted to tell you. And so this is what I do on a daily basis. How I look at the stocks, because many a times, like example, yesterday I shared 2 stocks. One was Navkar Corporation and other one was TTML. So if you see, Navkar Corporation, actually it has come in our screener already on 6th of June. If somebody would have taken the position at ₹50 here, so already the stock is at 60. So almost like, how much? 20% gain in 2-3 days. But uh, 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 or else you would have kept it in a watch list, because what happens when at this stage, if somebody says, okay, already this is the resistance, this is the resistance, what if the stock falls below here? Just go draw one resistance line here or maybe here and put a alert here. Just go and put a alert here. That's it. I'm exceeding the limit, so just put an alert. You don't need to look at this stock again and again. What is happening? What is happening? No, you just add this stock into your watch list, and then just add put an alert here. As soon as the alert comes on your mobile, on your email, go and take a position. Many a times what I do, I will just go here. So this is price is what, 54 rupees. I'll just go and put a GTT order at this level, 54. So currently say price is 50 rupees 80 paisa, but I'm not having that conviction because there is a resistance here. So I'll put at the top here at 54 rupees, I will put a GTT order. That's it, So until unless the price goes higher and high, my order is not triggered. I'm safe. If the price crosses 54, my order is triggered, and then from 54 to 60 in one day, so 6 rupees. So that's what I did actually. When previously when it came in my watch list as per our junior KG screener, I put it in a watch list and I put an order here, and that's the reason I took the trade yesterday. Same with TTML. So TTML actually it came in the parabolic SAR gave a buy signal. Just 1 minute. Send the link. Right. Okay, link is there already. Okay. So yeah. So coming back, so TTML, if you see here, the parabolic SAR has gave a buy signal on Thursday, but actually as per our latest junior KG strategy, still the crossover not happened. So I will put this stock in the watch list. I have not taken a buy position here, but I was very much confident looking towards the volume on Thursday that this stock is going to perform. And second, on Thursday, this stock was in 10% upper surge. So Friday, when again it started moving, I took a position after looking at these volumes. So that's why you need to build the conviction. And in a worse situation, if the stock falls, what is my risk? My risk is just below this 200 EMA. If the stock falls and closes below this 200 EMA, I will exit. And one more thumb rule which I use is after my buying, like say example, Friday I purchased the stock, and Monday when the market opens and it closes 5 to 6% lower than my buy price in one day, I will exit. I will not increase the losses more than 5 to 6% after my buying price. Once the stock is rallied and then it is falling, then it's a different story. But very next day after my buy, if the stock falls 5 to 6%, I will take that loss and I will get out of that stock. And I will see if the stock bounces back, I will see it later. but I want to limit my stock loss at 5%. That's what I have started, and then I can see very much I'm limiting my losses, and especially in this kind of volatile market, where we don't know. One day the market is so much bullish, all the stocks are running, and then after 3-4 days the market is falling. So you don't know how the market is performing or moving. So after that, how the market is performing. So that's the reason, to cut down the losses, we need to be very much in a controlled position. Okay, once the market is trending, we know that all the stocks are running and broader market is in a full momentum. That time you can be little bit lenient, and you can give a benefit of doubt. Okay, probably the stock will perform next day. But in this kind of scenario or the environment, try to keep your losses very much limited, what I would say. Yeah. So this is how, other than the stock screener, you need to see in a broader prospect also. And what I will do, what is my next step? Already yesterday I have taken my first tranche here. I will draw this one trend line here, and I will just wait for this price to cross here. So what I can do, again, I will just go here, put an alert, and I will just put a cross up. So this time it is my logic is trend line. So as soon as this line will cross, I will get an alert. So that is an alert for me to add a tranche. So once the price crosses here, I will add a tranche. Then the third tranche is this resistance. So like that, step by step, I will keep on doing the addition of the tranches. Yeah. So that is how I created that Google Sheet, and I am using that one. Second, one more thing which I showed on the option chain in my previous video, and a few of the guys asked me, can you share that sheet with us? So this is that sheet. Amit, can you see my screen?
We can see the TTML chart.
Okay. You can't see that Excel sheet?
No.
Okay, now maybe.
Yeah, it's visible now.
Yeah. So this is that Excel sheet, guys, which I created, and actually there is one video on YouTube from where I learned this one, how to create this one. In this, actually, there are a lot of formulas. So it took me one day to create this sheet, full one day, because there are a lot of formulas that guy has shown in that YouTube. So this sheet is linked to the NSE site actually. So I don't know if I share this one with you guys, whether this will work or not, because this is linked with a lot of formulas, and it is online linked with the NSE website. From there, it is fetching the data. So I don't know. Anyone knows whether if I share it will work?
Hi Mandeshji, plus I think it needs 2019 Excel and above, because these formulas will work there.
Yes.
I am in half work done and stuck because my Excel is 16.
Okay. See, guys, I don't have issue in sharing this one. I have already put time and energy and built this sheet, and you know that the funny thing is, in that same video, that guy teaches how to learn, how to create this sheet, and then what he says in the end of the video in the YouTube, that if you want the ready-made sheet, so you need to buy it, and I think he's charging some 2,500 or 3,000 or 5,000 rupees for this Excel sheet. You know, so okay, that's the video. You can go and check it out. But I don't have any issues. I will share this one free of cost for you guys. You know, I don't have any issues. So, anyways, I'll share this one on the group. You can download it and see, you know, if you guys can use it. Okay.
Manteji?
Yeah.
I think I just put on the chat. I think you get something similar. There's something called Nifty Trader site. Okay. But
Yeah.
you can, okay, so you can also have a look at it to see whether it's something.
Yeah, I use that one also.
Oh, okay. Is it
use,
different?
yeah. See, Nifty Trader is a online platform where I use that one in a like, you know, everyday Excel sheet, plus this one will also be opened with me. But only thing is, this Excel sheet, I find it more, you know, visually it's giving me more clarity what's happening. So that's the reason I keep on seeing this one, this sheet, and this sheet gets refreshed every 1 minute, and you know, it gives me very clear on the interpretation what is happening, whether the short covering, long build-up, what's happening. So I use it. And second, that Nifty Trader, what you said, that is also good one. Just for the group's information, guys, if you want to have the similar kind of information, you can use that Nifty Trader website also. There also, more or less, you will see the same thing there. Yeah. Okay. So now let's go to our basic thing. What we are here. So we will start from the scratch. So this is our. You can see my charting screener, no?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Now maybe. Okay. Yeah. Can you see my screener now? The screener, charting screener.
Yeah.
Raman, actually, I have already made one video on that Excel sheet. If you go to Momentum Traders YouTube channel, you will find that video. In that detail, I have explained how to interpret and how to see that Excel sheet. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So this is our. These are the 7 stocks which we got on Friday. Because you know that market was very volatile, and so that's the reason you are getting only 7 stocks. So what I do, I will just pull this one in Excel sheet. I'm just creating a watch list now. Atul, this screener is already shared in the group. I will share it once again. This screener is already shared.
Manteji, actually, I'm new to this group, so that's why I requested that. No problem. If you can share that, it's okay. Otherwise, I'll take it out.
No problem. I'll share it. Okay, I shared it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I'm just creating a watch list. Huh? Just give me a sec. I just pulled those stocks. You guys know how to pull the stock and then how to add into watch list directly from charting. If anyone don't know, then just put in a chat box. I'll. Don't know. Anyone else don't know how to download that list directly into TradingView as a chart? Okay, then just I will quickly show you guys that one, how to do it. Okay, can you see my charting screener now on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so just go and click on this Excel here. So this will download into Excel sheet. Okay, so this is this screener. So can you see that Excel sheet here downloaded? Can you see this Excel sheet downloaded?
Mantesh, only the scanner is visible, the charting scanner.
How I can change this one and I can share all the screens?
I think you have to share your desktop. Then there will be no problem.
Yeah, that's right.
That way, huh? Stop sharing. I will do it first.
Visible.
Visible, no? Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the Excel sheet downloaded. So you can see here 5 stocks. So what you can just do, only symbols, just copy these symbols and go to Notepad and just paste the symbols here on the Notepad and then save as. So I have already saved this one, 10th June. So I will just save it once again. Okay, so just close it. Then straight away go to TradingView. Can you see now my TradingView?
Yes.
Okay. Click here, import list, and then just click on this file which you saved as 10th June, and then you will see that this 7 stocks are here now. See this? So you don't need to add one by one all the stocks. All the stocks are come here in 1 minute or in few seconds, and then you can just go and start studying the stocks. So the first one is.
It will be in paid version only.
Sorry. Yeah, it's available in free version. Not a problem.
It will be in paid version only. Yeah.
Sorry, it's in the paid version only.
Yeah.
No, you can import the list in free version also, no?
I don't think so.
Okay. I don't know. I have a paid version, Pro. So I don't know. Need to check then. If anyone is
Free version not available. This thing is not available in free version. That's for sure.
Okay. Then guys, that's a limitation. Then you need to. Then either you have to add it manually. Okay. So let's go to the next step now. The stock is available as a watch list here, 10th June. Then the first stock is Safari. So if you see here, at what level this stock has come to our screener. It's a so perfect place. It is just near to the 200 EMA. So I always prefer to a stock to take a fresh position which is near to 200 EMA. That's where my risk is very, very minimal. If the stock falls, I think maximum 5% within that I will be out of the trade. So my risk is very much controlled. And if the stock goes up from here, my risk to reward is good. So Friday was the perfect time actually you would have taken the position, or else you can, what you can do. So now let's study this one. What you are looking at this particular, if I remove this, all these screeners, everything from here. So what you can do. And one more thing, guys, something, like you need to know a little bit of technicals that will give you an edge actually in terms of when you are evaluating or studying any stock, that will give you an edge in stock selection if you know the technicals of the stock, because these candles or the chart patterns, chart patterns what are forming on the charts, that tells you a lot of information, what to do, or else our strategy is okay. That is one of the base framework is available, but still if you have some basic technical knowledge, that will give you an edge in taking a decision. Okay, so this is one of the resistance line you can draw. Then another one is, this is one resistance line I can draw. Here if you see here, the stock fallen and then made a big bullish candle here. This made a big bullish candle and then again took a resistance here and then came back, and then it is consolidating here. Okay, is consolidated here, and now again the stock is trying to move up. See what is happening here. If you see here, why I drawn the resistance line here, see this resistance here. The stock is taking resistance, going this level, then coming down. Then stock going this level and coming down. So multiple times the stock is taking resistance and coming down. Okay, so 3 times at least it is in front of us, and the next resistance is this one. So see how exactly it works. It took a resistance here, it took a resistance here, it is taking resistance here, and then almost here. So this level the stock is not able to cross. Okay, so this is what you can make a view here, what is happening. And now the decision is whether to take a position or not. So I will remove everything. Okay, so the stock has come in our screener. What I will do ideally, rather than just going and jumping, if you see here, this stock went up and exact this resistance line took a resistance here. The price touched this line and then there is a selling has come. So if you go to smaller time frame, if you see here, it went and it touched this line, and then the selling came, and then the stock came down. But again, the good part is on a 4 hour also there is a bullish candle. The closing is bullish candle. So I would give a benefit of doubt that this stock on Monday, there is a highest probability it will not fall, it will go up, because on 4 hour chart it's showing as a bullish candle to me, green candle. Okay, so and about the time frame, guys, I use only 3 time frames. One is weekly. If I am taking any positional long term or a core portfolio stocks, I'll share one stock which I have taken yesterday for a core. What was my thought process? And second, for swing and momentum, I use 2 time frames, which is daily, and another one is 4 hours. So whenever I decide to take a position for swing or momentum on a daily chart, before just clicking the buy position or a buy button, I just go to 4 hour chart and I make sure that on 4 hour also it is meeting all my criterias. I will share some examples. On a daily chart, everything is looking so fantastic, but when you go to 4 hour chart, the scenario changes. It will stop you to take the position, and it will tell you, hold on, just hold for one more day and then take a position, and then next day the scenario changes. I'll share some examples with that. Yeah. So on a 4-hour chart also, I can see there is a good green candle. So either what I can do, I can just go ahead and put an alert here with this trend line. As soon as this trend line crosses and the price is sustaining above this trend line, I can just go and buy the position here. Maybe the first tracking position here and the second tracking position once this resistance is crossed. Okay, because here I can see there is a huge consolidation is happening. So as soon as this resistance is crossed, this resistance crossed from here. So say like example 946, so like 950. You've taken a position at 950. Then once the price closes above 990 successfully, you can add a tranche here. And the third tranche after this. See this is a resistance here. The price fallen from here. And after that, the consolidation, and then one more time, the price tried to cross this line. Exact, it went and took that resistance and came down and closed at this level. So that's how you need to mark your resistance and supports. So this is going to be your third tranche. If the price closes successfully above this line, you add the third tranche and then ride the trend. Or else, if the price touches this line and makes a big red candle here, so that is alarm. So the stock is not able to cross this resistance. The stock is seeing a strong resistance at this level and the selling is coming. So there is an alarm for you. Then you can book some percentage of profit, because already you have taken the position here at 950 and you are almost at 1000 plus. So you can book some percentage of profit at this level. So that is based on the technical study I'm saying, guys. So that will tell you the stock is not able to build that momentum to cross this level, and probably from there, then again the stock will come down, consolidate for some days, and then it might try to go up. Okay, so that's how you need to build your view what's happening basically in the chart. So you can just go ahead and put your GTT order at 950. If the price crosses 950, your GTT order, first order will be triggered, and then not a problem for you. You don't need to look at the chart every time, what's happening and what's not happening. So this is one good setup what I can see for Monday. So I will keep this stock in my watch list. Next is associate alcohols. Again, a good a chart. So again, first you need to start with removing all your indicators, and then only you will understand what's happening. See this, so fantastic. Just go and draw this support. See this. Stock rallied from here to here, then fallen, took this support, this support, then here is a support, then here is a support. So 4 times this took a strong support at this level, which is around 414 and 415, 416. So it very clearly evident that this level is a good support, and whenever the price comes to this level, people start buying in this stock. And then if you see this is a zone, this zone. So this is a zone where the stock consolidates and then it rallies, it goes up. Yeah. And then other than that, what you can do, this kind of angular trend line you can draw here. Okay. So this is your view now, what is happening in this particular stock. And since last 1, almost 5 days, if you see, when the stock took a support at this level, the first bullish candle, okay, going back, if you see this down here, this candle, this is, anyone can put it in the chart box. What is this candle called? This candle I'm talking about. Okay, a lot of answers, but more or less people call it as a hammer or a pin bar. Okay, not exactly. See, there will be a theoretical or a textbook names to every candle, but you need to look at from a context, what is happening in the chart, and based on that you need to decide. So doji is exactly, this is not a doji, I will call it as, because the doji will be the closing will be in between, and then the upper wick and the lower wick will be smaller, so like a top. So that's how you will have a doji. But here you can make it some decision, but here to look at is the volumes. There was a huge selling volume has come up, but the stock gone down and then come up and closed on a higher side. This would have been given me more conviction if this candle would have been a green one. By the close of the day, if this is converted into a green candle, so then it's for me is a perfect reversal candle here. The stock is in a lower, in a falling trend, and then this is a pin bar candle with a green color. But here what happened, it made it fallen down, but the price closed at the upper level of the candle. But that day there was a heavy selling pressure was there. If you see, this is a big red candle. So for me, there is no decision, what's going to happen next day. But next day you see March, reversal is there in March near to second arrow. Here you are saying this is February. Yes. Okay. So yeah, so correct. This is basically called as pin bar. You see here, this is what exactly example I wanted to give you. So the stock is in the downtrend, and then stock was falling here, came down to this level, and then suddenly the buying came, and then stock went and then closed at the upper level, and it formed a green pin bar candle. And if you see the volumes, good decent green candle of volumes. So this is, you can say, some reversal indication in the stock. Yeah. So okay, coming back to the current stage. So how you will see the chart, what is chart is forming. So here this is on 2nd of June. Actually it is not telling me anything. Still there is a huge selling pressure I can see. Next day volumes, green volume, but not so high. Still it is up below the average. The candle formed is also not giving me any conviction, because there is a strong upper long wick, and lower wick is still smaller. So the upper wick is still longer side. So still it is telling that there is a selling pressure is there in this stock. Okay. Now see what happened on the 6th June. 6th June, the stock started falling. It came till 400 rupees. And then there is a strong, buying came, and the stock went, and then it closed at this higher level. From 400 to it closed at 438. So almost like 7-8% higher from the low it closed. So that gives me a very strong conviction that now the stock is in the reversal. And you see the volumes here, huge volumes have come that day. So this is I can tell you is the perfect indication for me that the stock is in the reversal mode. So what are the first conviction or the first indication of the reversal is support. So taking the support at all the time where in past it has taken, this stock is in the strong consolidation zone. So that is a second second logic of the reversal. And third one, this candle gives me a third confirmation that the stock is in the reversal mode now. Now I am putting my indicators back. So what our strategy says, we will not take the trade until unless the stock is closed above 200 EMA, because when the stock is in the downtrend, stock is in the bearish mode, 200 DMA acts very strong resistance. It will not allow the stock to go or cross 200 EMA until unless there is a strong force of buying is there. It will take 200 EMA's resistance and then it will fall. But on Friday, what we are saying, with a strong volumes, it crossed 200 EMA on that day, on Friday. So looking towards all the structure of the chart, this is a very high probability trade for me on Monday. So for me, I will wait the price to close above this. So right now the price has closed 470. I will wait the price to close above 475, or I will put my GTT order at 475. That's it. As soon as the price closes 475, my GTT order is triggered. You don't need to sit and see what's happening in the market on a daily basis.
A question here, Mantesh. The price you mentioned intraday, obviously the price can still reach that level, but would that be a right indication, or should we wait for the closing price? Because intraday, based on volatility, something might go down a lot, something might come up a lot, but that might be a false indication.
See, basically, I'm talking about considering my all study, what we did just now. Okay. Considering my all study, I feel this will go up. Okay. But now look at the overall scenario, the overall perspective. Our market closed, I think around Nifty closed at 220 points down. And this candle, or this is the current scenario. But now you look at the US market. Dow Jones has closed almost 840 points down. And NASDAQ fall almost 440. So it's a huge fall in the US market. So if I put that perspective and add it to my study, so what I see, there may be a possibility in our market. Also, there may be Monday, we might open with a big gap down. So what I'm trying to say here is, if this price closes above this, so probability is it will go up. And supporting is all my other studies like support and the kind of volumes are coming and everything. See, you will never have 100% confirmation. It's not going to happen. If somebody says, I am telling you to take this trade and 100% the stock is going to go up, then that guy is bluffing. No one can tell in this world, or US market or Indian market or any market. Everyone can build their own conviction, and it's a matter of probability. So based on that, we built our probability that this is a high probability that stock will go up. So what you can do still further, say like example, you want to buy say 100 shares. Okay. So don't buy 100 shares. You put a GTT order on, usually I do this one. You put a GTT order at 475. 50 stocks, okay, or maybe 25 stocks. Then put another GTT order above this candle. Okay. Okay. So above this candle, which is 480, put another 25 or 50 stocks, say example. So 25 you were purchased here at 475. If the price crosses and gives a rally and closes above 480, so your second order will trigger and it will go up. And what happens if, as you said, due to very high volatility in the market, if the price falls from here? So if the price closes, definitely this will not cross here. So your buy is only for 25 stocks. And say example, by 3 p.m. or 3:30 or 3:20, you see that the price is closed below 200 EMA here, say like 460 or 465. You are seeing that the price is closing below 200 EMA. Just exit it. Khalas, no problem. Your risk is very minimum. But if the stock price goes up, your second order is triggered. So you now purchased 75 stocks. And you see this. I have drawn another trend line here, slant trend line. So as soon as this slant trend line is crossed, so that is another confirmation for you that this stock is in a good momentum. It is crossing all your levels and going higher and higher. So just buy another trench here, and then just put a draw line here. This is a resistance. You see this 1, 2, 3, 4 times resistance this level. If the price crosses 525, buy another trench. Then another this resistance. See this 1, 2 times resistance. As soon as this level crosses, buy another trench. So then this level. This is how I add my tranches aggressively. As the resistance are broken and the stock goes higher and higher, higher and higher, I just keep on adding the tranches. And if the price don't go here, I will not add. So whatever is my position is there. That's it. And say example, the stock came here, touched this line, and from here it start falling. So I know that this is a resistance line here. See this strong resistance here. This took a resistance, and from here the stock has shown a big correction. So for me, this is a strong resistance. So if it makes a red candle here, the big engulfing red candle here, probably I will start booking my profit here. I will start booking my profit here. As the stocks goes down, I will just keep on booking my profit in a tranches, 25%, 25%, 25%, or as per my junior KG exit setup. My junior KG exit will definitely give me a trigger here to sell, start selling. I will keep on selling. And by the time the stock crosses 13 EMA, I will exit my complete positions. Yeah,
this makes sense. Yeah, it's very good. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so for Monday, another one more stock is ready for you, which is Associate Alcohol Beverages. Third stock, which is this Bang Overseas. And guys, let me put it a perspective that we are not at all considering a fundamentals here. Keeping in mind, this is a swing trade. So swing trade means I will buy it and I will ride the trend till the time it goes. And as soon as the structure is weak, I will exit. So that's the reason I'm not just going, I'm not at all considering any fundamentals here. Okay. So if I want to add a fundamentals, then you need to go and check about the fundamentals also. If somebody want to, blend that one and then only consider whether to take a position, then you can just go to quick stock edge and look for the quarterly sales, quarterly PAT, what is ROC and what is ROE. At least the 4 parameters. At least the 4 parameters. If these 4 parameters are good enough, then that will give you a more conviction. But here, I'm not considering this stock to keep it for a 15 days or a 20 days or a 30 days. If say example here, let's take this example here, 4th April. This stock gave me a buy signal on 4th April. The stock closed about 200 EMA, and indicator gave me a buy signal. I will buy first tranche here at 36 rupees or 37 rupees. Okay, I will just put a second tranche resistance here. This is a strong resistance. If you see here, 1 time, 2 time, 3 time resistance. So I will wait till the time this price closes successfully. So on 8th April, I see that the price closed at 42 rupees with a good decent volume. I will go and aggressively add my position here. And then I'm just going and enjoying this rally. I'm not at all seeing what are the fundamentals of this. If the stock is rallying, that's it for me. And how to know that whether there is a weakness has come in the stock or not? First of all, the first thing is the kind of this rally is going on. Straight line. This is completely unusual rally, guys. It is out of the box rally. Straight line rally never ever happens. But this stock has given a straight line rally here. So this is unusual. But one day on this, say like example, you are entered here and you are sitting at 94% profit, 95% profit. So which is like your money is double in how many days? 4th April to 21st April. And at 15 days, your money is double, almost double. So this is completely unusual. Okay. And here, suddenly this 21st day, stock goes here. So morning, you will see that stock reached here. So you will see in morning, 9:30 till 10 o'clock, the stock will go here. So if I go to 15 minutes candle, see this. This is the first candle. Sorry, 21st. Yes. See here. The first candle opened here, and the same thing. Rally started going up, and in upper circuit. And then after some time, the selling started. So, okay. So from here, the selling started, and by the end of the day, the stock closed at the lower end. So this is no brainer. It's a very clear evidence that the stock is now the weakness is started. I would say if you get any stock and you enjoyed this rally and you find this inverted hammer on any day without waiting any other indicator or indication, just book your profit. Just book your profit and come out of that trade. I'm talking about these unusual rallies, not the normal ones. And after that, next day you see that again there is a big fall, and then third day our indicator anyways given us a sell signal to get out. But by that time you already lost, say from here to here. So you already lost 7%. So when you study the chart, it will tell you what is happening, whether the strength is building or weakness is building. So now coming back to the current scenario. So on Friday, the stock has given you a buy signal here. But if you see the stock has fallen, corrected, you need to just see, what is happening in the past history. So if you see this, if I take this example, which is in the July 2021, the stock rallied, fallen, came down to 200 EMA, and it start consolidating at 200 EMA. It don't fall, deep below 200 EMA. It touches the 200 EMA and then it stops and it rallies. And then from there, it is consolidation. From where, when almost like 24th August 21 to April 2022. So almost like 10 months, it consolidated in a range and then it gave this rally. Now what is happening? Again, the stock followed exact same. It came to 200 EMA, taken a support at 200 EMA, then consolidated few days here from when 27th May to 8th June. So almost 10 days, 12 days it consolidated, and then it made a big green bullish candle here. Next day nothing, and third day already Friday we got it. And if you see here, one thing important to mark what happened on Friday. Friday there is a selling has come. If I go to 4-hour chart, see this is the first day, first lower. Let's go to lower. Yeah. See, this is the first candle of Friday. The stock went down almost 46 rupees, and then there is a sudden buying pressure came, and then stock went up and then upper circuit. So that means what it is telling me, in this stock there is only buying pressure right now. There is no selling pressure. If somebody is trying to sell also, there is some force is there which is absorbing that selling and then taking the price up. That's the reason if you see, even though the price came at 46, but the price closed at 51. So that's the kind of buying is going on. Almost 10%. I think the stock closed in upper circuit. So this structure of this candle is telling me very clearly, evident, that there is a buying force is there in this particular stock. So if somebody would have taken position on Friday, probably Monday it would have been rallied here, and you would have enjoyed that rally. But we don't know how the market is going to perform on Monday. Yeah, but looking towards the structure, I think yes, this stock is probably might give a good rally. Looking towards the past, the stock falls, then gives a good rally, then falls and comes to 200 EMA and then rally. So this is how the history of this particular stock. Yeah. So this is also, again, I will keep it in my watch list. Next one is Pearl Polymers. Okay. So actually on Thursday itself, this stock has given, the parabolic SIR has given a buy signal. So in this stock also same structure. You see that there is a selling came till 24, and then suddenly there is a buying force came and then took the stock up. Yeah. See, these kind of stocks, Pearl Poly, Bang Overseas. So these are the names, I never heard. And first of all, I very rarely take any positions in this kind of stocks. So these kind of stocks, you can go and check the fundamentals. Because I don't want just looking at the rally, we buy something kachra and get stuck into that. So in this kind of names where you don't know what is this company, what is doing, what is not doing, you are hearing first time, but looking at the rally, you are getting tempted. Then just go to Stockage. Let's go and check this one in the Stockage. Pearl Poly, Pearl Polymers. Can you see my Stockage screen, guys?
Yes.
Okay. So in this, what I checked first thing, what is the delivery percentage? What's happening? So if I see here, wow. If you see here, this is interesting. See the kind of deliveries, 59%, 70%, huge deliveries. That means somebody is on a big quantity. Okay, there is not the traded quantities is not very high, but whatever is quantity traded, from that the delivery percent is very, very strong. So that means somebody is really accumulating this stock. That is what is telling me from this delivery percentage. Then straightway I will go to fundamentals, results, quick checks, not going deep dive. Net sales 4 crore का है, 4 crore की कंपनी है. Okay. PAT Oh my God, see this, -6 lakhs. मतलब कभी भी ये कंपनी ने पॉजिटिव है, एक बार 31 लाख का कमाई किया, उसके बाद 6 लाख. ओके, एनुअली में देखता हूँ. आई विल जस्ट गो टू एनुअली. 13 करोड़ की कंपनी. ओके, ओके, देयर वाज लाइक, बट इफ यू सी कंटिन्यूअसली दिस इज फॉलिंग. 181, 178, 139, 111 और 13 करोड़ हो गया. 111 करोड़ से 13 करोड़ हो गया. और पैट -10 से 21 करोड़ का पैट. कैसे? आई डोंट नो. दिस इज समथिंग, यू नो, मैं मतलब as much as possible I avoid taking positions. ROE, ROC -36%, ROE -36%, ROC -11%. भाई, या तो फिर then I will play like, you know, कि some person like, you know, capital, कि भाई चलो, मतलब it's a gamble here. This is a gamble. If the stock rallies, I will you know, enjoy the rally. And this kind of stocks, if you are taking a position anyways, so then you need to monitor every hour or every 2-3 hours. I'm telling you, क्योंकि ये stock जाएगा 4-5 दिन and then suddenly there will be heavy selling will start. So you need to be monitoring these stocks on a very very constant basis कि क्या हो रहा है. जब तक रैली हो रही है, enjoy. एक बड़ा रेड कैंडल बना, जस्ट बाय द बुक द 100% प्रॉफिट और बाहर आ जा. दैट इज द ओनली थिंग यू नीड टू प्ले. तो ऐसे स्टॉक्स में मैं मतलब बहुत कम ये करता हूँ, पोजीशंस लेता हूँ. 99% आई अवॉइड इट. बट कभी कभी क्या होता है कि यू नो, एक लॉटरी रहती है एंड यू जस्ट बाय द लॉटरी टिकट, कि लॉटरी टिकट लग गई तो लग गई. सो अगर उस तरह का चीज है तो फिर you can play sometimes, you know, these kind of things also. That is a pretty risky game, but you can do that one. That's not really harm in that one. अगर आप देख रहे हो, monitor कर रहे हो, so just enjoy that one. But on a regular basis, avoid those kind of companies. I would suggest. The next one is Russell India. See, this is the perfect structure, you know. Nothing is unusual I'm seeing here. It's a very good setup. Strong rally, then there is a fall, there is a consolidation happened. यहाँ आ जाओ, draw the, remove the indicators, draw the support. सबसे पहले you draw the support line. See this. Actually, this was a resistance. This is a resistance previously. Now this is acting as a support. Stock fallen, took a support, and see this. ये support पे आने के बाद में price trying to go below this support line. But as soon as this goes below support line, there is a buying comes. Price यहाँ तक आया 160 तक, then again it closed above 67 rupees. So the buying comes. Price goes below this support line, buying comes. And suddenly then this green candle happened and then stock started rallying up. And then on this Thursday, if you see, there is a good bullish green candle with the strong volumes. So for me, you see this, I will wait for this price to close here. So what is this level? Like if I cover this big also, okay. So the price is 186.90. So 187. If the price closes decisively about 187, I will initiate the price. I will initiate the position. या मैं 187, 188 के ऊपर GTT order रख दूंगा. First tranche. Price मेरा hit हो गया, buy हो जाएगा और ऊपर जाएगा stock. Because the volumes are good. Last 2 days, if you see, the volumes are above average. मेरा indicator ने buy दे दिया है. ये resistance को ये close कर रहा है. Taking a support at the good level. Everything is building my good conviction. You know, मेरा एक view positive बन रहा है इसके अंदर. So what I am doing, I am building my probability. उसके बाद में अगर मंडे जब मार्केट खुलेगा, अगर 200-300 पॉइंट मार्केट गैप डाउन हो गया और सारे स्टॉक्स गिरने शुरू हो गए, तो डेफिनेटली मेरा स्टॉक भी गिरेगा। तो नथिंग रॉन्ग इन दैट वर्क। तो उसके बाद क्या होगा, ज्यादा से ज्यादा मेरा 5% का स्टॉप लॉस हिट हो जाएगा एंड आई विल बी आउट ऑफ दैट वर्क। बट अगर ये स्टॉक, अगर मार्केट समझो पॉजिटिव हो गया, मार्केट ऊपर जाने लगा, तो ये स्टॉक मुझे रैली देगा। सो डोंट गेट अफ्रेड ऑफ कि स्टॉक रिवर्स हो जाएगा, बट ओनली थिंग इज दैट लिमिट योर लॉसेस मिनिमम एंड गेट आउट ऑफ दैट ट्रेड एंड कीप योर कैपिटल फ्री, सो दैट जैसे ही आपको नया ट्रेड मिले नेक्स्ट डे, so you can allocate your capital. So these are the 5 things we have taken. So next one is Lincoln Education, some company I don't know, but this is below 2,200 EMA, so I will straightway take it out. Yes, this is one interesting one. Stock consolidated at 200 EMA. This is the first good sign for me. Last 3 days, last 2 days, there is a good volumes. Stock is at 200 EMA. My risk is very minimum. अगर मैं समझे इसके ऊपर पोजीशन लेता हूँ, I will just go and mark one resistance here, because if you see here, previously the stock price came here to 80, 81 and then fallen down. So I will not take the position until unless this line is crossed. और उसके बाद में भी देखिए, ये this candle on 9th June came as the same resistance line and then came down and then again made a inverted hammer or whatever you call it as. So, but if the price closes above this 82, then this stock is going to give me a good rally here, good setup. So ये 82 के ऊपर आप अपना GTT order रख दो, खत्म. So for Monday, how many stocks? 6 stocks are there for me in front of me. If any one of the stocks performs, I can take a position. See this. See the support line. This is the support. This is a support. Here it is took a support and then up support. See this. Big selling came, took a support of this resistance line and made a pin bar candle and then went up. So many things are giving you a confirmation that this is a good setup. Yeah. So this is how I think I covered the first question. I don't remember who asked. How I do analysis on a EOD basis before going to bed. I said I make analysis and make my stocks ready for next day and then I take a positions. But many a times what happens, because अगर स्टॉक को ऊपर जाना है ना, तो प्रोबेबली वो 9:30 10 o'clock मतलब जब मार्केट शुरू होता है तभी वो ऊपर चला जाता है. तो मैं इसके लिए काफी बार GTT ऑर्डर्स रख देता हूँ कि जब, क्योंकि मैं I enter late in the market. You might have seen, because I'm in Dubai, so we are 1.5 hours late. So sometimes I log in late, and secondly, morning time usually I have to do my office work and mails and meetings and all those things. So kai bare I don't see the market in the morning times. So that's the reason I put GTT orders in the evening itself. कि अगर price ऊपर जा रहा है तो मेरा GTT order hit हो जाएगा और वो मेरा buy हो जाएगा. That's it. And then end of the day, I can just go back and see, if after buying, if the price has reversed and I am in negative, I might decide to sell, if it is closing below 200 EMA or if it is closing below the resistance line. So I might decide at 3 o'clock to exit it, close that position. That's it. अगर अच्छा rally दे रहा है तो then I will add a tranche and then I'll continue in that one. Yeah, so I hope I covered this entire thing, and then let's take few questions. But I think we started at 12:30 and it's now 2, so already 1.5 hours. I thought we will finish in 1 hour, but it's already 1.5 hours. So let's take few questions and then we will wrap it up. Yeah. Okay, let me go to chat box and see other income. See order income. The second is not line chart. How to play our weekly setup. Okay, I'll just answer one question on that weekly setup, and then I will take a questions. Okay, just nothing. Change the chart to weekly setup. Okay, I will share one example which I took yesterday is CAMS. Just to share my example. Okay, this is basically, I will show you what happened yesterday. You can see my chart, no guys? CAMS chart?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So see, this is basically the CAMS chart. CAMS is one of the good, strong fundamental stock, which was like, made high of almost 4,000 rupees. And from last September, it is just falling and correcting itself. So, but this last 31st May onwards, it started showing a good, up move with the strong volumes. If you see this, such a strong bullish candle with a strong volume. So this is sort of a reversal indication. So definitely I will put it in my watch list, but I will not take any position, but I will monitor everything. So I was watching this stock on a daily basis, and every day it is making higher high and making bullish candles and going up. And Thursday it closed above 200 EMA. So previously to that, you see that it came, touched 200 EMA, and then the big again fall came. So that's the reason I just wanted to make sure that it is closing above 200 EMA. So actual scenario will tell you if you go to 4 hours chart. See this, what happened previously. If you see history, so this is where the stock started falling, October 2021, and after that, after a few days, it tried to cross this 200 EMA. It could not sustain, came down. Then the fall came. Then again it tried to go up at 4 hour chart, could not sustain, came down. Then third time, could not sustain, came down. Then this is the time. Again it touched 4 hour chart, came down. But what was difference this time? Why I feel more confident this time is, if you see, because it says no, that history bahut kuch bolta hai. So if you see in past, see this moving averages. This moving averages never ever they were able to cross 200 EMA on 4 hour chart. ये stock का प्राइस ऊपर जाता था, बट मूविंग एवरेज नहीं, उसके पहले ही फॉल शुरू हो जाता था. See this 1 2 3, but this time I can see on 4 hour chart my 8 moving average crossed 200 EMA. And if you see the moving average, how it is slanted, straight going up, and third part, you see the volumes in this zone, say from 31st May, see the volumes kind of coming, huge green candles. That means somebody started buying in a big quantities. Somebody started accumulating this stock at this level. And that's the reason the stock gone to 200 EMA. Again, you see this at 400 EMA at 4 hour chart, it consolidated. वो सीधा मतलब it didn't break and go up. नहीं, वो यहाँ आया. It from say almost 1st of June. So 8 days, 9 days, it consolidated here. This is again a good sign. And then broke this 400 EMA at 4 hour chart with a huge volume and made this candle here. So this has built my conviction. And then next day on Friday, again, see the volume and then see this candle here. Okay, I can see that there is a selling has come. This is little bit of worrying thing, but overall putting broader perspective, looking towards the volume since last 8-9 days, somebody has accumulated this stock in a good volumes, in good quantities, what I can see here. So that's the reason the first tranche I already purchased on yesterday. I already posted also on a group. So here, what is my risk? I purchased the example here at this level. यहाँ पे कहीं पे मैंने buy किया हुआ है around 2587, and I can exit here. ये इतनी बड़ी बुलिश कैंडल बनी है, अगर ये प्राइस इसके नीचे क्लोज देता है 2465, ये 200 EMA के नीचे इसने क्लोज दे दिया, तो मैं सोचूंगा मेरा ट्रेड गलत चला गया. आई विल एग्जिट, कम आउट. मेरा रिस्क क्या है? वेरी मिनिमम, सिंपल. नाउ सेकेंड प्रोस्पेक्टिव, गोइंग टू वीकली. See this, the week before, the past week, जो week 31st का खत्म हुआ, see the volume, what happened, इतना मतलब fall हुआ, and such a big red candles are forming. See the kind of candles when the stock is in downtrend, size of the red candles and size of the selling pressure. See this huge red candles, रेड वॉल्यूम कैंडल्स, रेड प्राइस कैंडल्स. यहाँ पे देखो 3 दिन तक बाइंग आई एंड देन द ह्यूज रेड कैंडल. द एंटायर द रैली हैज बीन टेकन ऑफ बाय दिस वन कैंडल itself. Again there is a red candle, and then there are 3 big fall red candles and this one 4. Then what happened? This 30th week candle, huge bullish candle with the volume. Still okay, there is no confirmation. I want a confirmation because stock is in a strong downward trend. So I waited for 1 week, and then the last week it made again a strong bullish candle with a huge volumes, and my parabolic SAR has given me a buy signal here. You see down here. So that is putting a perspective from a weekly side. So daily, weekly, both are giving me a good outcome, positive outcome. So that's the reason I have initiated my position here. And this stock I have purchased for a positional perspective. Here I'm not going to sell it 1, 2, 3% or 5% पे अगर होता है तो probably I will not sell it. I will keep it a little bit more time. And then I will sell it. But when I was buying this first tranche, so I wanted to buy this one for a positional purpose, because stock has already corrected almost like from here. So already 48%, 50% stock गिर चुका है. So I think now इस तरह के stocks ढूंढने की जरूरत है हमें, and छोटे छोटे पोजीशंस लेके एक्यूमुलेट करना शुरू करने की पोजीशन मतलब टाइम है. व्हाट आई सी इज सो ओके. इसके बाद मार्केट गिरेगा भी तो माय लॉस विल बी नॉट सो बिग. जब भी अगर फिर ये मार्केट बाउंस बैक होगा, सो दिस स्टॉक्स विल बी परफॉर्मिंग वेल. दिस स्टॉक इज अ वेरी गुड फंडामेंटल स्टॉक. सो आई एम नॉट वरीड अबाउट द फॉल फ्रॉम हियर बिकॉज द रिस्क इज वेरी लो फॉर मी. दैट्स द होल पॉइंट. या okay, daily or weekly, which is the best for junior KG? I told you many a times, guys. I'll tell you one more time. Swing and momentum play करना है तो daily chart या 4 hour chart. अगर आपको positional play करना है, long term के लिए stock खरीदना है तो weekly is the best. Okay, so let's take some questions, guys.
Mantesh, can you just switch over to weekly chart of CAMS only?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this second big red candle volume, what we are seeing, no, just when it was under selling pressure, I think it's somewhere, just go to left side, please. Yeah, left side, big red, first red candle, big volume candle. Yeah. Here, what we are seeing, okay, my mistake. Actually, I thought कि here selling pressure was observed because doji candle was formed. Okay. Mantesh, just one question. If this big volume form and the candle is doji, can we say that then the selling volume is absorbed during that day?
Not really, because see, doji is the clear definition of the doji is indecisiveness. We don't know. We can't conclude anything whether the selling is absorbed or not absorbed.
Okay.
Probably probably the next week maybe again heavy selling might come.
Understood.
Only the confirmation will be
next candle.
Next, if you find a big bullish candle with a big green volume candle, so that is the decision. There you can make decision. What happened or what to do.
Okay, understood. Thanks.
So you guys can just raise your hand, and then we will take some questions, and then. Now don't put any question in the chat.
Hi, Mantesh ji, I have a question regarding positional trading, rather investing. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
The thing is that if you have built up a position, say in a very good stock, it has rallied up and all, and due to rather market conditions or something in the stock, it is starting falling down, but it has not fallen because it has rallied up so much. So at that moment, what is your criteria for exiting that stock? You have explained it. There are separate, different zones like the resistance.
Starting I could not hear you. Can you just repeat your question?
Yeah, I'll repeat myself. I'm asking about a stock that has rallied, say for 2-3 months or 4 months. You have built up a position, 2 or 3 positions in that. And in that, now the stock has started falling, but not by a huge margin, but by a considerable margin. So what is your thought process while booking profits or exiting that stock fully on all that thing? Because you are not clear. Fundamentally, the stock has not gone wrong anywhere, but it is the market sentiment that is happening, and that is not that much considerable drop, say 5%, 8%, all that. Do you go by a fixed percentage, or do you go only by seeing the resistance or the support zones? What exactly is the thought process? Or for every stock, it is different.
Okay. Yes. See, जैसे मैंने कहा कि first and the foremost thing कि वो जो stock में position आपने लिया है, what was your criteria of वो positional लिया था आपने या swinger momentum के लिए लिया था? Then the answers will be entirely different.
Position trading.
Okay. So position के लिए मैंने जैसे कहा है कि you need to play a weekly chart. Okay. And applying the same junior KG strategy. आप अगर वीकली चार्ट पे जाते हो और जूनियर केजी ने आपको पैराबोलिक एसएआर ने आपको सेल का डॉट आ गया है, तो आप डेली में क्या करते हो अगर सेल का डॉट आया तो?
I'll book half the profits and all that, or the part of the profits.
Yes. तो मैं वही करता हूँ, लेकिन मैं वीकली चार्ट पे करता हूँ. अगर वीकली चार्ट पे मुझे पैराबोलिक एसएआर ने अगर समझे 2-3 महीने तक अगर रैली हो गई, ओके, और उसके बाद में स्टॉक गिरना शुरू हो गया एंड पैराबोलिक एसएआर ने मुझे फर्स्ट इंडिकेशन दे दिया कि सेल, तो मैं वहां पे जाके कुछ परसेंटेज आई विल बुक माय प्रॉफिट एंड माय नेक्स्ट लेवल इज 13 EMA. 13 EMA के नीचे अगर आ गया तो मेरा इंडिकेटर मुझे सेल बोल देगा, आई विल एक्सिट इवन दो इट इज पोजीशन.
All right. Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, so simple. I kept it, rather than getting confused too much. But if you are playing momentum or swing, so then it will be a lot of technical plays will also come.
Right, absolutely.
Because you need to see it technically. I will show you one chart was a critical, classic example, ABB. say like example, somebody was playing on a daily time frame. See, this is basically a typical double top formed here. You see here?
Yes, it's visible.
अगर किसी ने यहाँ पे पोजीशन लिया है 2222 स्टॉक ने अच्छा रैली दिया, डबल टॉप फॉर्म हुआ और उसके बाद स्टॉक फॉल करना शुरू किया और ये अभी कंसल्टेशन कर रहा है। तो ये थोड़ा सा विजुअली देखने की जरूरत होती है डेली पे। अगर स्विंग प्ले कर रहे हैं तो सी यूजुअली व्हेन यू आर प्लेइंग अ स्विंग, सो ईदर यू आर in the trade till the time that swing is going on, you know, वो momentum जब तक चल रहा है, you are in the race. अगर वो swing maybe 3-4 days का हो सकता है, वो swing maybe 1 week हो सकता है, या वो swing maybe continue for few weeks, you know. तो जब तक वो swing चल रहा है या momentum चल रहा है, you are in the trade. और उसके बाद जैसे ही वो swing खत्म हो रहा है, you are booking a profit and you are coming out. You are not using any other logics. But when you are saying for a core portfolio or a long term, तो उसके अंदर टेक्निकल के साथ साथ में you are definitely giving your consideration to the fundamentals also. So that time your criteria of exit and those things are entirely different. तो वहां पे आपको टॉप डबल टॉप हो रहा है या नहीं हो रहा है, वो फिर डेली पे देख के फायदा नहीं है. Then you need to consider everything on a weekly chart.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
So one last thing about this thing, since you are just answering the questions, I'm just asking you one small thing. In the junior KG strategy, I've read about it. What you have written is that orange dot, whenever it appears, it's a caution signal. You can book half of the profit, and when it's a red line that is dropping below, so means something is wrong. Get out of the stock. Am I right in this way?
I'm not saying something wrong or something right. See, it's a momentum. उसका momentum खत्म हो रहा है, profit book करो. That's it. Get out of the trade.
Absolutely. Okay. Thank you.
Swing you have to play for a short term. आपका 15-20% या 10% का भी अगर profit बन गया, खत्म हो गया. You book it and come out.
Okay.
Yeah. Jagdish, go ahead.
Yeah, Mantesh ji. My question is regarding the screener, that charting screener. Can you please go to that? There is one condition which is for ADX, that is in the switch off mode now.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to know when this should be activated, or it is a permanent switch off. See, based on your researches that you have done on the combination.
See, basically what, as now market is not in the trending, so hardly we are getting 4 or 5 stocks or 5-6 stocks in our screener.
Correct.
So these are the criteria which I have made, to add layer by layer filters, so that the end results जो आए हमारे को, so we get only the final result.
The best ones, yes.
But when the market is trending, when the stock numbers will increase, like say 20-25 stocks are there, so that time when you will enable that ADX, you will see that then again you are adding one more layer of filter, so that stock maybe 25 से वो 15 हो जाएंगे या 15 हो जाएंगे. So actually currently the logic of I kept it as disabled. Actually क्या होता है कि parabolic SAR gives a buy signal today to me. Correct. Everything is meeting. ADX basically that indicator acts little bit lag. वो थोड़ा सा lag होके result देता है. तो अगर मैं समझे example, I enable this one. So okay, our एक stock और कम हो गया यहाँ से. Okay. So basically वो क्या कर? So I don't want to lose the number of stocks जो अभी crossover नहीं हुआ है. Anyways, I'm going to put that stock on a chart and study that one. So, but I don't want to restrict that stock to come in my screener. So
Ah.
because anyways I have 5-6 stocks only to study, you know.
Correct.
So I don't want to restrict that layer. So that's the reason I keep it disabled. But if the number of stocks are very high, and you want to make sure that you want to take the trade only once that ADX positive and negative crossover happens, तभी आपको ट्रेड लेना है, तो तभी आप उसको जो है enable कर सकते हैं. So ADX basically positive AMA or positive ADX line or negative ADX line, it is just to confirm you the trend.
Correct.
You know. So that's the whole purpose. I just kept it. But if you want, you can enable it. Not a problem.
No. So basically, when it is a market is highly trending, you add more layers to reduce the noise.
Yes, because you know, 20-25 stock mein se what you are going to buy. So you need to add multiple layers.
Correct.
To make sure, you know, like example, if I disable here MACD and ADX,
we will get more.
नहीं, I think there is no criteria. मतलब stock है ही नहीं जो meet हो रहा है. So जो भी stock को मिले, they were already MACD positive.
Yeah, MACD positive. Yes.
So that's the reason I kept it disabled. और कुछ नहीं.
Understood.
You can always, you know, disable and enable and run. So you will get an idea कि कुछ stocks बढ़ रहे हैं या कम हो रहे हैं. वो तो आपको you will be able to see.
Yeah, that I am seeing. So I just wanted to understand your logic while you are putting that condition there. That is all.
Yeah.
Because I play with this all of those logics. Just wanted to know what your logic was while putting it there. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions, guys? I really don't see anyone raised hand.
Mantesh, can you just share that video which you have referred for making the Google Sheet, just so that we can all just go through that?
Yeah,
I'll search. वो कोई बंदे का वीडियो था यार, मुझे भी याद नहीं.
I have the link. I will put in the group. I have saved that link. Whenever I upgrade my Excel.
You can do that.
Thank you, Jagdish.
Yeah, welcome.
No problem. Anyways, I will share that Excel sheet in a group. आप लोग देखो, अगर उसको यूज कर सकते हो तो well.
But basically, I think they need a version. Otherwise, you know that one or two conditions, that linking conditions in the web, that options are available only in 2019, 2016. You cannot do 2 or 3 of those options.
Yes.
Yeah. So if we use this Excel as it is, whether it will work or not, we'll have to try. Once you share, I will also try and.
Yeah, no problem.
Mantesh ji.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mantesh. Yeah, I was just asking, are you doing a recording because I joined late? I'm sorry, I couldn't see the.
Yeah. I think Amit recording हो रहा है ना?
Recording हो रहा है, so it will be available once we are done, and I'll post it, once I upload it. Yeah.
Okay, thanks a lot.
No worries.
अदिति जी, आपको कुछ पूछना है?
नहीं मंतेश सर, एक्चुअली अभी मैंने थोड़ा रोका हुआ है काम ना, मैंने पिछले हफ्ते किया नहीं कुछ भी ऑफिस वर्क की वजह से.
अच्छा नहीं किया आपने.
तो अभी थोड़ा सा, क्योंकि मार्केट भी काफी वॉलेटाइल है और सर डर भी लगता है उसको देख कर ना, क्योंकि एंड ऑफ डे ही देख पाती हूँ कि इतना कुछ हो गया है मार्केट में, तो इसलिए थोड़ा सा रोका हुआ है. अभी थोड़ा स्टेबलाइज होगा तो करती हूँ. वैसे आपके जो आज के स्टॉक्स है, लाइक 5 to 6 स्टॉक्स, दे लुक रियली गुड, तो एक बार मंडे ट्राई करूंगी.
अच्छा, and one more thing guys, what I was telling, rather than depending on me कि मैं पोस्ट करूं स्टॉक्स और तभी आप लोग देखो, I want you guys also, जब भी आप पोजीशन लेते हो तो आप प्लीज पोस्ट करिए आपकी भाई, and only if you are taking a positions with a junior KG strategy, तो उसको आप पोस्ट करिए कि मैंने ये अभी समझे जैसे एग्जांपल 6 स्टॉक्स है, तो डेफिनेटली नॉट एवरीवन इज गोइंग टू टेक अ position in all the 6 stocks. Somebody might take 1 stock or somebody might take 2 stocks. So you post it, so at least group में ये होगा कि भाई how is going on, and अगर if somebody is taking some other stock. So it's basically to share each other's viewpoint on कि उसे क्या लगता है, you know. And अगर किसी ने कोई एक thought process से position ले लिया है and somebody has a different viewpoint, he can share it. So it will give a help to both of them, you know. हाँ यार, मैंने तो ये चीज सोचा ही नहीं था पोजीशन लेने से पहला, you know. So that will be make him cautious कि हाँ यार, this thing I need to consider, you know. अगर स्टॉक नहीं चला तो क्या होगा. So I would request, please do that one.
Mantesh, on that point, how best it is to use Junior KG for stocks which are not there in the screener. I know, I think you replied this question sometime back as well. So, you know, I was studying one of the stocks about 5-6 days back. मैंने group में post किया था, and I had taken a position there using Junior KG, but it was not part of the screener. Okay, and मैंने लिया and I have exited now, you know, because profits थोड़े अच्छे से हो गए. So मेरा question ये था कि how good or how better it is to apply this on some other stocks which are not part of screener, but जहाँ पे setup अच्छा play कर रहा है या फिर जो trend है जो भी हमने discuss करा है वो सब अच्छा play कर रहा है.
Perfectly all right. So that's what I shared in the beginning of this meet. कि कई सारे स्टॉक मेरे स्क्रीनर में नहीं आते हैं, बट जैसे मैं रेगुलरली दूसरे स्टॉक्स दूसरे स्क्रीनर या दूसरे मीडियम में चेक कर रहा होता हूँ, तो आई ट्राई टू अप्लाई जूनियर केजी स्ट्रेटेजी ऑन दैट, और मुझे वहां पे वो अच्छा सेटअप लगता है, आई गो एंड बाय इट. सो देयर इज नथिंग लाइक कि वो स्टॉक अगर आपको स्क्रीनर में मिला है तभी आप उसको उस पे आप जूनियर केजी स्ट्रेटेजी को अप्लाई करिए. नथिंग लाइक दैट. आपको कोई दूसरा स्टॉक कहीं से भी you whichever the medium or source if you are getting, apply the junior KG setup on that, and if you are finding it low risk, good probability stock, buy it, not a problem in that one.
मंटेश जी, ये चैट बॉक्स में ना अभी किसी ने कुछ लिखा था, शायद मेरे को कुछ ठीक समझ में नहीं आया, कि जो ट्रेडिंग व्यू के जो फ्री वर्जन है उसमें भी वॉच लिस्ट लोड कर सकते हैं विद सम फार्मूला. एक बार जरा इंक्वायर करेंगे, is there somebody who knows the method? I think somebody has written that.
I can explain. I can explain how it is done.
मैंने ऑटोमेटिकली इसमें सारे स्टॉक एक साथ इंस्टेड ऑफ मैनुअली डालने की जगह एक साथ डाल सकते हैं. इसमें एक्सेल के अंदर फॉर्मूला है, उस सेल पे क्लिक करके एंड को शिफ्ट एंड दबा के और कॉमा लगा के फॉर्मूला लगाएंगे तो वो सारी शीट बन जाएगी आपकी. तो सारा को सेलेक्ट करके एक बार में डाल सकते हैं उसमें.
तो वो फिर फ्री वर्जन में लोड हो सकता है?
हाँ, वो ऐड हो जाएगा. वॉच लिस्ट नहीं होगी, लेकिन आप सारे स्टॉक एक साथ मैनुअली ऑटोमेटिक एक बार में डाल सकते हैं.
यार इसको थोड़ा सा कुछ और एक्सप्लेन करके एक बार ग्रुप में डाल दोगे बाद में?
ठीक है, वो फॉर्मूला लिख के एक्सेल शीट पे शेयर कर दूंगा.
मतलब वो थोड़ा मेथड भी कहाँ कैसे डालना है थोड़ा सा मिल जाएगा तो थोड़ा हेल्प हो जाएगी.
ठीक है सर, ठीक है.
ओके.
लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि आप एक बार ये नोटपैड पे भी ट्राई करके देखिए.
चलो मैं करके देखूंगा उसको.
हाँ,
एक्चुअली मंतेश भाई उसमें जो ना कॉमा की जरूरत पड़ती है, तो कॉमा एक्सेल फॉर्मूले में जब डालेंगे ना आप नीचे, तो एक बार में सारा सेलेक्ट करके एक बार में ऐड हो जाएगी वॉच लिस्ट को. नहीं,
लेकिन प्रॉब्लम वो है ना कि हमें तो डेली वॉच लिस्ट बनानी है ना.
एक्सेल शीट में 10 स्टॉक्स आ गए, राइट? तो उसके बगल में एक फॉर्मूला इक्वल टू करके वो सेल को सेलेक्ट कर लीजिए, उसके बगल में एंड लगा के 2 इन्वर्टेड कॉमास के बीच में कॉमा लगा दीजिए. सिंपल. मैं अभी फॉर्मूला लिख रहा हूँ.
ये स्पेसिफिकली मतलब आप फ्री वर्जन के लिए बोल रहे हो?
हाँ, तो उसमें क्या है, मेरे पास प्रो वर्जन है, लेकिन उसमें क्या वॉच लिस्ट के अंदर 10 स्टॉक एक साथ डालना है, तो बारी बारी से डालोगे आप, राइट? मैनुअली डालना पड़ेगा. तो एक बार में सेलेक्ट करके एक बार में सारे स्टॉक चले जाएंगे आपको वॉच लिस्ट के अंदर.
वो तो प्रो वर्जन में तो हो रहा है, लेकिन लोगों
नहीं, मैं फ्री की बात कर रहा हूँ. फ्री में भी ऐड होते हैं फ्री के.
अच्छा, नहीं मुझे मालूम नहीं है ये, तो मुझे अभी पता चला कि कुछ लोग जो बोल रहे हैं कि फ्री वर्जन में हम नहीं कर सकते हैं, लेकिन
फ्री वर्जन में सब सेक्शन बना के ऐड कर सकते हैं ना.
हाँ, मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ, कर सकते हैं, बट आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट गाइस कि आप थोड़ा चेक कर लो. कर सकते हैं, शायद कोई दिक्कत नहीं होना चाहिए ऐसा.
चलो मैं चेक कर लूंगा, लेकिन फिर भी जो ये फार्मूला बता रहे हैं ना, एक बार ये एक्सेल शीट में थोड़ा सा एक ग्रुप में डाल देना बना के कि मतलब कैसे कहाँ डालना है, कैसे सिलेक्ट करना है, तो थोड़ा क्लियर हो जाएगा.
ठीक है, मैं डाल दूं.
ओके, थैंक यू.
मंतेश भाई एक चीज और पूछना था मुझे कि आप जो कोर पोर्टफोलियो के किस यूनिवर्स से सिलेक्ट करते हैं?
हाँ, सॉरी,
कोर पोर्टफोलियो बनाते हैं इन्वेस्टमेंट का अपना, एक तो मोमेंटम प्ले हो गया.
हाँ,
ठीक है, एक है कोर पोर्टफोलियो बनाया आपके 6 महीने, साल भर, 2 साल के लिए रखना चाहते हैं, तो स्टॉक यूनिवर्स आपका कहाँ चले? निफ्टी 500 के अंदर करते हैं, निफ्टी 200 के अंदर करते हैं, कोई भी चलता है, डिपेंड ऑन टेक्निकल एनालिसिस?
हाँ नहीं, उसके लिए क्या है, फोर चीजें मैं जो अपने इंडेक्स है, एक तो निफ्टी 50, निफ्टी 50 नेक्स्ट जिसको हम जूनियर निफ्टी 50 बोलते हैं, स्मॉल कैप 100 और मिड कैप 100।
निफ्टी 50, स्मॉल कैप 100 और मिड कैप 100, राइट?
यस
जी,
ये चार इसमें, तो ये चारों ये चारों इसका मैंने ऑलरेडी मतलब ये बना रखा है यहाँ पे, अगर आप देखोगे मेरा स्क्रीन दिख रहा है आपको?
जी जी दिखा दे रहा है।
तो यहाँ पे मैंने ये देखिए बना के रखा हुआ है, ये निफ्टी 50 है, ऐसे मैंने ये इंडेक्स बना रखे हैं, ये निफ्टी 50 है, ठीक है
जी, समझ गया।
ऐसे मैंने बना के रखा हुआ है, तो ये इनमें से ही मैं मेरे कोर के लिए सिलेक्ट करता हूँ।
मनीष जी ने बोला है ना कि इसमें एक उसका समैको पे एक वीडियो दे रखा है ट्रेडिंग व्यू के अंदर, तो उसमें जैसे बताया ना मनीष जी ने कि मोबाइल वर्जन में वॉच लिस्ट सेट हो जाती है, वो डेस्कटॉप में अपीयर हो जाएंगे फिर आपको।
अच्छा, ओके,
हाँ, वो वीडियो में शेयर कर दूंगा, वो वाला वीडियो ना समैको की वेबसाइट पर होगा।
हाँ कर दीजिए, ताकि आई थिंक कुछ लोगों को दिक्कत आ रही है तो हेल्प हो जाएगी।
जी जी।
या एंड सेकंड, बिकॉज आई कैन सी दैट अपने ग्रुप में कुछ अच्छे लोग मतलब क्वाइट एक्सपीरियंस है, क्योंकि जब भी वो कुछ शेयर स्टॉक्स पोस्ट करते हैं तो अच्छा एनालिसिस करके ये करते हैं, तो कीप ऑन डूइंग दैट वन, तो ताकि एक बड़े ऑडियंस के लिए हेल्प हो जाए। और आई एम सीइंग दैट देयर आर लॉट ऑफ न्यू गाइज आल्सो which will help them as well, so and I keep on doing that one। तो मुझे मतलब इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट कि अगर कोई नहीं कर रहा है तो आई विल नॉट डू इट। जब भी मुझे कुछ पोस्ट करना होता तो आई डू इट। मैं आई डोंट थिंक ऑफ कि who is doing or who is not doing basically।
कर दिया मैंने, ग्रुप पे शेयर कर दिया वो।
ओके guys, any other questions or anyone has anything to say?
मंतेश भाई, एक आपने बताया था कि 4 घंटे में कुछ विप्सॉस बच गए थे जिसमें 4 घंटे में बाय सिग्नल नहीं हुआ था और डेली में बाय सिग्नल हुआ था, तो वो कौन से स्टॉक्स है, उसका एग्जांपल बताएंगे?
चलिए वो एक लास्ट में बता देता हूँ। डीमार्ट, ठीक है, आप देख रहे हो यहाँ पे क्या हुआ है, यहाँ से रैली शुरू हुई, ये मतलब स्टॉक फॉल हुआ और ये देखिए इतना बड़ा इधर इसने बुलिश कैंडल बनाया, दिख रहा है आपको?
जी।
तो आपको डेली पे क्या लग रहा है? ये देखिए ये जिस तरह से रैली कर रहा है, ये देखो ये रैली इट्स मेकिंग। तो आप क्या करोगे डेली पे? अगर आप देख रहे हो तो आप तो सीधा जाओगे और बाय कर लोगे। यहाँ पे इतनी जबरदस्त रैली हो रही है, लेकिन आप उसको जस्ट
इसमें जूनियर के इंडिकेटर में तो बाय आया नहीं था,
अभी 200 के ऊपर भी नहीं आया अभी स्टॉक अभी इसमें।
हाँ नहीं मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि अगर समझे किसी को अगर पता नहीं है जूनियर के स्ट्रैटेजी क्या है,
ओके
ठीक है, तो आपके लिए तो ये फुल प्रूफ है कि जूनियर के स्ट्रैटेजी है, तो आप नहीं बाय करोगे जब तक ये 200 के ऊपर आ रहा है। वो तो आपको ऐसे ही रोक के रखेगा। लेकिन अगर किसी को नहीं मालूम है तो वो तो बाय कर लेगा, इतनी अच्छी रैली हो रही है। तो आप इसको सिर्फ 4 आवर पे जाइए और देखिए क्या हुआ, आपको क्लियर मालूम पड़ेगा। ये स्टॉक 200 के ऊपर था और जब ये जैन 2020 में फॉल होना शुरू हुआ यहाँ पे, उसके बाद में देखिए ये जब भी 200 को आता है, टच करता है, उधर सस्टेन ही नहीं कर पाता, वहां से सीधा गिरना शुरू करता है। देखिए तो ये करंट में भी क्या हुआ, ये इतना जबरदस्त एकदम मतलब एकदम फरारी की तरह भाग रहा था, जैसे ही गया 200 को इसने टच किया और गिरना चालू। गिरना तो जस्ट अगर आप बाय कर रहे हो, सब कुछ मीट हो रहा है, तो एक लास्ट एक अटेम्प्ट मतलब 4 आवर पे उसको देख लो, तो आपको एक सिनेरियो चेंज हो जाएगा आपका कि क्या करना है, या वेट करूं मैं कि भाई ये कैंडल इसके ऊपर क्लोज हो जाए। तो अगर समझिए किसी ने यहाँ पे बाय कर लिया होता तो डेफिनेटली वो उसको फिर ये पूरा फॉल मिलता, लेकिन उसने अपने आप को रजिस्ट करके ये एक कैंडल यहाँ बनने के लिए वेट किया होता, तो
वो पोजीशन पे अभी स्ट्रेट लाइन रेजिस्टेंस भी हो गया।
Yes.
जो लेफ्ट साइड से सपोर्ट लेके आ रहा था उस नहीं वो जो अब लास्ट रिवर्सल पॉइंट पे आप लाइन मारी हो
यहाँ से मतलब रेजिस्टेंस लाइन यूनिट से।
हाँ
या वो ट्रेंड लाइन भी रेजिस्टेंस होगा, लेकिन उससे मुझे ट्रेंड लाइन से सबसे स्ट्रांग मेरा है डीएमए। 200 डीएमए इज वेरी स्ट्रांग रेजिस्टेंस, कुछ देखने की जरूरत नहीं उसके अलावा। 200
but
line
what is happening in the stock fundamentally for it to be kept like this? That is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. See, actually, this is this stock is in a strong radar of mine. ये जिस दिन यहाँ पे strong bullish candle बनाएगा 200 के ऊपर, I will start accumulating this for my core portfolio.
Core portfolio.
ये मेरे core portfolio का stock बनने के लिए मतलब I'm just waiting कि ये stock यहाँ पे बनाए 200 DMA पे bullish candle. And this जैसे ये मार्केट थोड़ा सा बाउंस बैक होगा ना, मतलब सेंटिमेंट्स चेंज होंगे, तो देख लेना ये डीमार्ट एंड ऑल दो स्टॉक्स, डेविस लैब एंड ऑल, ये सबसे पहले भागना शुरू होंगे। सबसे पहले इनमें बाउंस बैक आएगा।
In that case, why are you waiting? Because if it is in your core portfolio, then why are you waiting for it to go beyond 200 EMA?
बेसिकली पहले तो अभी मुझे मालूम नहीं कि और ये कितना नीचे आएगा, यहाँ तक भी आ सकता है, 3200 तक भी आ सकता है।
Correct. So, but then if you are going for a core portfolio, मतलब your horizon is very long, then it is better to accumulate when it is down.
नहीं, accumulate when it is down, तो लेकिन मुझे वो फॉलिंग नाइफ तो नहीं पकड़ना है ना, मुझे मालूम ही नहीं है कि ये अभी ये यहाँ से ऊपर जाएगा या नीचे जाएगा। मतलब मैं अपने आप को एक वो कन्विक्शन ही बिल्ड नहीं कर पा रहा, बिकॉज मेरे लिए कोई रीजन ही नहीं है। तो अगर समझिए ये स्टॉक यहाँ पे आया, ये सपोर्ट पे, हाँ, 3280 पे, और अभी स्टॉक का प्राइस है 3700, यानी 500 रुपया नीचे।
करेक्ट।
विच इज ऑलमोस्ट लाइक 12-13% डाउन। तो मेरे लिए तो 12-13% डाउन में मिलेगा ना ये स्टॉक पे। मतलब अगर समझिए यहाँ पे कुछ स्ट्रक्चर बनता है और यहाँ पे आने के बाद में समझिए निफ्टी ने रैली देना शुरू कर दिया।
So when you say core portfolio, what is your horizon? It is 4-5 years, 2-3 years, कितना है?
नहीं,
just for my knowledge.
नहीं, not really. Maybe years or 2 years.
Okay.
But again, in that one also, as I said, I follow weekly chart. तो मतलब और पोर्टफोलियो में भी मतलब ऐसा नहीं होता है कि मैंने खरीद लिया और मैं अपने आई जस्ट लीव इट कि भाई वो जो भी हो रहा है होने दो स्टॉक के साथ में। नो, उसको भी मॉनिटर करते रहता हूँ और उसके अंदर भी मैं चेक करता हूँ कि अगर समझिए मेरा ये कोर स्टॉक, लेट्स एग्जांपल दिस वन, लेट्स टेक दिस सिनेरियो, ओके, ये अपना स्टॉक है, ये समझिए चार्ट है अपना। तो ये समझिए मैंने ये ब्रेकआउट के बाद में यहाँ पे खरीदा हुआ है 15 जून 2021 पे खरीदा है मैंने एट द प्राइस ऑफ 3366। तो इसके बाद में ये जो रैली है तो मेरे लिए ना, अगर आप यहाँ से देखोगे तो ब्रॉडर मार्केट वाज वेरी स्ट्रांग, द स्टॉक इज रनिंग वेरी स्ट्रांग, ब्रॉडर मार्केट और मेरा जूनियर के इंडिकेटर देख रहे हो तो एकदम स्ट्रांग जा रहा है। इसलिए मुझे सेल यहाँ पे दिया है, लेकिन मैं यहाँ पे सेल नहीं करूंगा क्योंकि जिस तरह का ये कैंडल बन रहा है यहाँ पे, इज अ वेरी कंसोलिडेटेड कैंडल। अब मेरे को ये जो है 1 अक्टूबर, तो यहाँ पे भी अगर आप देखोगे तो निफ्टी वाज प्रीटी स्ट्रांग इन दिस टाइम, ठीक है। तो माय ब्रॉडर मार्केट इज नॉट सजेस्टिंग मी कि कुछ हो रहा है, लेकिन आप जब यहाँ आओगे तो ये जो कैंडल बनाया है इसने, ठीक है, तो ये जो कैंडल बनाया और यहाँ पे जो सेलिंग आई, तो डेफिनेटली मेरे लिए ये कंसर्न यहाँ पे जागना चाहिए। अगर समझे ये मैं फ्राइडे के दिन ये देखता हूँ, ये कैंडल, ये वीक क्लोजिंग के दिन ये मैंने कैंडल देख ली, मतलब यहाँ से जून 21 से लेके अक्टूबर 21, यानी ऑलमोस्ट 6 महीने तक कुछ भी नहीं हुआ, और 6 महीने के बाद अचानक ऐसा क्या हो गया, इतनी बड़ी सेलिंग आई। तो आपको पता होगा कि उसके एक दिन पहले अर्निंग्स आए थे उसके, और अर्निंग्स उसके बहुत अच्छे आए थे, इतने मतलब बुरे नहीं थे उसके अर्निंग, क्वार्टरली अर्निंग, लेकिन देयर वाज सम एक किसी फंडामेंटल ये जो ब्रोकरेज हाउस है, दे पब्लिश सम एनालिसिस ऑन द वैल्यूएशन. सो दे पब्लिश्ड कि जो उस क्वार्टर के अंदर जो अर्निंग है और उस वक्त का जो स्टॉक का प्राइस है, इट इज अ वेरी हाईली ओवर वैल्यू. दैट वाज द मैसेज ऑफ दैट एनालिसिस. इसकी वजह से वहां से वो स्टॉक गिरना शुरू. तो मेरे लिए फिर सोचने की जरूरत है ना कि मुझे रहना है या नहीं रहना. भले वो मेरा कोर पोर्टफोलियो का स्टॉक है, तो मैं क्यों रहूं उसके अंदर. देन आई विल एग्जिट हियर. जैसे ही मेरा ये देख रहा हूँ कि मैं ये स्टॉक नेक्स्ट डे इतना बड़ा कैंडल बनाया, इतना बड़ा फॉल हुआ है वॉल्यूम वाइज, आई माइट एग्जिट हियर. कोर पोर्टफोलियो है तो क्या हो गया, एग्जिट कर दूंगा मैं. देन आफ्टर दैट उसके बाद में देखो तो आप ये स्टॉक ये लेवल कभी क्रॉस ही नहीं किया और उसके बाद में नीचे ही जा रहा है, नीचे ही जा रहा है. आई कुड हैव, अगर मैं यहाँ पे एग्जिट मार देता हूँ या यहाँ एग्जिट मार देता हूँ, उसके बाद में मैं ये अक्टूबर 21 से ऑलमोस्ट लाइक 8 महीने आई वुड हैव कैपिटल भी निकला हुआ और आई एम आउट ऑफ दिस एंटायर फॉल. उसके बाद में कितना बड़ा फॉल है. सो कोर है, इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि आप उसको बाय करो और भूल जाओ. उसके अंदर कुछ अगर फंडामेंटल चेंजेस आते हैं, यहाँ पे एक्चुअली फंडामेंटल चेंजेस आए थे, इसका वैल्यूएशन का प्रॉब्लम हो गया था. बट लेकिन नाउ द स्टॉक व्हिच इज लाइक फ्रॉम here to here, यानी 45% down. So
45% down.
Yes. So now the stock is at a reasonable valuation. अगर आप इसके अभी के recent earnings देखोगे, देखो यहाँ पे अर्निंग आई है कभी कितनी तारीख को, 20 मई को, और उसके बाद में देखो स्टॉक रैली करना शुरू कर दिया. You know, so now the market feels, देखिए end of the day मार्केट क्या चाहता है वो इम्पोर्टेंट है. मैं क्या चाहता हूँ या आप क्या चाहते हैं वो मतलब उसको भी मतलब नहीं है.
Yes, yes.
जब आया तो मार्केट को लगता है कि यहाँ पे वैल्यूएशन सही है एंड पीपल स्टार्टेड एक्यूमुलेटिंग. और अगर आप देखोगे 13th
No, in that case, I'm sorry. In that case, we shouldn't be start accumulating here, or we should still wait for 200 EMA to cross. जैसे कि आप बोल रहे हो.
See, actually,
because
it's all depend upon everyone's individual approach. You know.
That is true. Of course.
मैं ये चाहता हूँ, मेरा कहने का मतलब यही है कि मुझे देखिए स्टॉक इज ऑलरेडी एट 3795 राइट नाउ.
अच्छा.
एंड 200 EMA इज 4000, यानी 200-300 रुपए का डिफरेंस है.
अच्छा.
लेकिन प्रॉब्लम मेरे लिए ये है कि मैं अगर यहाँ बाय करता हूँ और इसके बाद में नीचे फॉल होना शुरू होता है, तो ये एक्चुअली मैं नहीं चाहता हूँ कि मेरा कैपिटल यहाँ पे स्टक हो एट दिस स्टेज,
स्टक हो जाए. ओके, यस यस यस.
लेकिन अगर ये स्टॉक डिसाइसिवली 200 EMA के ऊपर आता है, यानी ये क्या आया अभी, पॉजिटिव सेंटिमेंट के जोन में आ गया, तो मेरे लिए जो कैपिटल में उसके बाद में जब मैं यहाँ पे डिप्लॉय करूंगा, तो उसका जो रिस्क रिवार्ड या रिटर्न जो शुरू होगा वो ज्यादा फास्ट होगा. क्योंकि उसके बाद में जो स्टॉक है वो रैली फास्ट करने लगेगा.
करेक्ट. हाँ.
क्योंकि एक्सपेक्टिंग दैट कि उसके बाद में बाय दैट टाइम अपना मार्केट सेंटिमेंट ही चेंज हो जाए, उसके बाद में ब्रॉडर मार्केट ही रन करना शुरू हो जाए, यू नो. तो वो फिर स्टॉक जब यहाँ से भागना शुरू करेगा तो वो ज्यादा स्पीड से भागेगा. That was the whole thought process.
I understand. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
जैसे कैम्स का जो मैंने एग्जांपल दिया आपको, कैम्स के एग्जांपल exactly same logic is here.
Okay.
We do not do averaging down basically. Okay. See, averaging down यानी when the market is falling, that time is basically when we do averaging, that is basically averaging down. But अगर अच्छा खासा स्टॉक करेक्ट होके अभी रिवर्सल हो रहा है, you are seeing the broader market is changing और स्टॉक अभी रैली करना शुरू कर रहा है, तो वहां पे आप एवरेजिंग कर सकते हो. So that's a good averaging. तो जब स्टॉक रैली करना शुरू करेगा तो your buying price will be much more lower. Yeah. And one more question, guys. Usually, to have this meeting, Saturday is good or Sunday is good, you feel?
I mean, Saturday, I think. I don't know.
For me, Sunday is good.
Yeah, I think Sunday हो सकता है कई लोगों को Saturday छुट्टी ना हो. So I think Sunday should be okay. So next week onwards, if we plan to do anything, then probably we'll keep it on Sunday. Then.
Okay, thank you.
We will have a format and a time schedule also. Otherwise, we will be eating too much of your time.
Yeah. No, actually, that's what I said. This is our first meeting, so this was pretty much. It was not organized and structured. So
I just missed it.
Yeah. So next week onwards, if we do it, then we will keep it as a structured way, and we will keep a time limit also, so that within that stipulated time we discuss, we close it.
Yeah.
And actually see what
within this week. What I'm saying within this week, we will circulate a agenda kind of thing in the group and put some timelines and all those things and fix it. Maybe.
No problem. See, basically, I think there were very basic things which people wanted to understand, like how I do stock selection and how do I make a watch list and then how I make decisions. I think that was the major basic thing which I pretty much explained in this one. So I hope next week onwards, we will be not discussing the same thing, again, that because that is the main time consuming activity.
Yeah.
So probably next week onwards, when we will discuss, so we will discuss more on the market perspective and what should be the view on the next week, and we will try to see what are the viewpoints of other members and those things. So more it will be like an interactive session we will make rather than me explaining and those things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, guys, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for joining this. And Amit,
thank you very much, Mantesh. Thank you.
Post the link in the group so that if somebody has missed and if they are interested, they can just go and watch that.
I'll do that. Yeah, that's fine.
That will be great. Thank you.
And once again, thank you very much, Amit.
Thank you, Mantesh.
Thank you, Mantesh. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Amit. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Bye.